Everyone, this is a timeless reading, so feel free to revisit this anytime that you feel called to do so. I do get a sense that this is going to be another very specific reading, so it's either going to resonate with you or not. As I split the deck, I have 111, prosperity begins, and balance, and collectively they're saying, it's like, I was going to say my guardian angels, but it's your guardian angels. So our guardian angels are encouraging you to find balance with regards to some type of relationship, whether this is but it feels like a relationship that you're observing. So it's either you've either been checked out of a relationship, or you're involved in some form of third party, where maybe this involves two other people that are in a relationship, or it's something to do business-wise, your career, where you have somehow interjected or injected you into this relationship, and you can see that this is not a fruitful connection with regards to whomever the other people are. And so your guardian angels are saying to stop trying to fix something that is perceived to be not working, and don't try and continuously fix something that doesn't seem to want to match up. There might be a reason for the polarity there, and so you shouldn't be forcing something that doesn't want to come together. It cannot come together, right? Because they're showing me like the two batteries and how it just will not connect. It's just two opposites. And the prosperity begins because it's as you accept this change, as you accept this state of disconnect, then that's when the prosperity can come in. That's when everything can flow at its natural state. So when you start to find balance in how you show up in this connection, and maybe even your perspective on it. So when I say show up, it's because I'm seeing like really injecting yourself into this, and maybe forming your own advice or opinions or belief on how to work something through, work something out, when in fact it's also a perspective shift. Like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to take a different path in this. It's like I see the potential, and seeing the potential in this means something. Like, it means something deeper than that, right? Like that I can see the light in situations, right? I can see up the prosperous route. I can see how things can work. But if the two, batteries are not, if they're opposing, it's just not going to happen. So I can take that knowledge, that awareness that I have of how things can work, and I can just apply it somewhere else. And I just have to let this function the way that it is in some sort of dysfunction. It's functioning in a dysfunction. So I'm just going to have to do that, because that's really the way that it's supposed to go. I have to emotionally withdraw. And you see also he's in this meditative state. So it's a sacred withdrawal. I'm giving it up to fate. Giving it up to something bigger than me. I've done all that I can. I've tried all that I can. And that's the best that I can do. And you're gonna feel, I guess I can't really say exactly how you're gonna feel. It's a general reading. Oh, here, it's at the bottom of the deck, passion ignited. It's a bit like this is kind of what I'm saying. Could be good, could be, well, I was gonna say could be bad, but I said could be good twice, so it could be good. You're gonna feel a good passion, but also relief. Okay. Choosing wisely. Oh, choose wisely. Excuse me. Temptation. Triumph and light. And victory and success. Okay, so I'm gonna split the deck and see. Okay. Or it's gonna do it like this. Here, heart chakra and spiritual union. That's how it's wanting to come out. Which you see the green, double green heart. So what your guardian angels are showing me, our guardian angels are showing me, excuse me. It's important here to specify this. Is I'm seeing this as stop and go. These two hand signals, they're showing me this, and they're showing me as stop and go. And so they're indicating that emotional withdrawal and that pause and listening to your inner wisdom. They kind of want to clarify there's a difference between your intuition and this like low kind of quiet feeling from an inner higher place. It's like go there, go like when you go into the meditative state and you ascend beyond intuitive knowing into the realm of these higher spiritual leaders, and go there and listen to the advice that will be revealed to you on how to handle this, but it's more of an internal shift. How I handle this is because of the internal shift that I feel, which is also a sense of detached love. It's a detachment from all of it. So what they're showing me with these cards is the best case scenario. And the best case scenario is a win for everyone. It's a win because there's acknowledgement here with the devil, the temptation. I'm seeing this as him choosing to face reality. And this seems to be symbolic somewhat of you, but also it seems to have to do with this other party. There seems to be this main figure. It feels masculine. It kind of feels like a blend of masculine and feminine. But hold on. They're telling me record, but then put it in a different order. So So it's Monday. Okay, so that's like a side note for me, I guess. So they want me to record, but then put it in a different order. But this could also be something for you as well. So that might be some side message for you as well. Okay, so this devil here, I'm seeing him recognizing that the key is enlightenment. Like, it's a key of self-awareness. And so he's falling into the trap. I'm saying as a trap because it kind of feels like they feel like kind of like where they're at this time, it would feel like a trap. Like, I don't want to heal, or I don't want to change like what I'm doing. I know it's not necessarily beneficial, but it's comfortable, or it's like it's just what I'm choosing to do. And so it's a trap, and they've tricked themselves. Okay, they've tricked themselves into healing, into enlightening themselves, right? And there's a change in behavior there, right? It ends up, I'm seeing like the collide, and it's bringing like this collision of reality, facing reality, and a shift, a complete shift. With the triumph and the light, it kind of brings me to a feminine in here. Like, I'm taking literally, and following the light in some way, however that's meaningful for you. And the triumph, I'm seeing this as like as a collective triumph. It's the collective triumph of you and the involvement you have in this kind of connection. The spiritual union and the heart chakra are connected to you, and I'm seeing it repeated here with victory and success with you. And then I look down and I also see the numbers. It goes into 6. So we have 6 and 6. So 6 is going to be a significant number here for you. And I'm seeing this as it's like I'm showing it as someone getting into ketosis, where, you know, it's when your body's not using the carbs for fuel, it's using fat for fuel, and it's like, I guess, like cleaner in some ways too. So it's like you entering into ketosis, and so I'm seeing this as like an energized. I'm also seeing like high functioning, like you're very high functioning, and elite in some way. When I say elite, it brings me to you're like elite within your community. In the sense that, like, okay, so I'm seeing someone in like an art gallery, and it's like your contemporaries really enjoy you. I'm not saying that they don't necessarily enjoy your work. It's just interesting because whenever I try and go towards your work, then they pull me to you, and they're like, it's not that. It's not saying it's not that too, but they're focusing on you. Like your guides, they're like, we want to tell you that they like you as a person. They just genuinely really enjoy your mind, and they just enjoy being around you. You're a pleasure to be around. You're fun to be around, and you're just like You have a great personality. And I'm seeing it also as they're showing like a red flag, right? You're not a red flag. It's like a warning, and it's like let's say like you're at the beach, right? And here's the red. It connects these two. So it's like, because of your experiences with what we were talking about previously, that certain, look, I just accidentally knocked this over and it's more red. Financial and material changes. There will be, and it ties to temptation in the material, right? There will be some sort of change here. Best case scenario, best case and worst case and middle case scenario, there's going to be adjustments here. It'll be more slow to see which way it goes if there are no changes here. No changes as in like kind of things kind of stay the same, but if you keep interjecting, I can see this going. They show me spirituality, but they're showing it in the absence of material. You know, it's like then you'll be a vagabond, to put it nicely. So it's up to you on where this direction goes. And then when I go best case, it turns into all the greens. It highlights all the greens. It even highlights the green here. And it's it feels like evolving. You're evolving into some form of material and financial. See, there's two: material and financial wealth. With this grounded approach to your connections. Loving connections. But anyway, back to the flag. It's like at a beach and they have the flags come up and it's like, oh, there's high tide. When I say that, they say that there's a sign there. High tide, high tide, high tide. It's like too much. There's something about like too much can be detrimental. Too much can be detrimental. But your warning of it's like your past is like, oh, too much of something can negatively impact someone. So it's like you having this exposure in the past is serving as guidance for other people, a warning for other people, an alert for other people, and it can help other people to avoid similar to what you've witnessed. A lot of red when I see that. A lot of red. Okay. That's my reading for today, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye. Because I was going to just put it down below. I'm not even going to put it down below. But gold is also significant in here. I'm seeing it as solid gold. And they were even trying to catch my attention even further so that I would say something. And I was even like, oh, I'll put it as a channel song too if I need to. And they're like, nope, just say it. And they would do the 24 karat by Bruno Mars. So it was like gold, it's solid. Because everything started turning to gold here. Like this was kind of like shimmering gold, but then I noticed all the gold here. They were trying to highlight this, and then all of this turned to gold too. The birds turned to gold, the path turned to gold, the pillars turned to gold, everything turned to gold, right? The gold, what's this? Trumpet, gold trumpet, gold here on the horse. Its fixtures, everything turns to gold. Okay, so I will see you guys later. Bye.